What's up, makers? April Dunnam here. Happy Wednesday. If you're like me and haven't achieved that zero inbox yet that we're all striving for, and find yourself combing through your email looking for those important news and announcements that you need to know about, or maybe you know that you saw an announcement in Teams, but you're so inundated with chat messages that you just can't find it. Well, I have great news. A brand new Teams template is here to make this easier. Rather than combing through your Teams chat messages or emails, you can just go to this Power App built-in Dataverse for Teams and see all the news and announcements and alerts that you need to know about. I'll show you how to set it up and how it works right after this. Let's start by doing an overview of what this application can do. Then I'll show you how to install it and how to configure it. So I've deployed this Bulletins app template for Dataverse for Teams within my HR general channel. So the concept is this gives you an easy way to share out information within, say, a given department or for your organization. And one of the big benefits of this, which I kind of addressed there in the intro, is that you can have a one-stop shop to easily categorize and organize all of your news and announcements. When you install this application, you get some sample data so you can see what the app does. So as you see here, we have our bulletins organized by different areas. So we can see customer updates, employee resources related bulletins, and product updates. We easily see when it was posted, the title, and if we click on one of these, it opens up so that we can see the full bulletin. So just like you would expect in any kind of news posting application, we can see who posted it, when it was posted, an associated image, headline, and of course the content. When you click on a particular bulletin, you'll see a little bookmark icon here. So one thing that this has over, say, just using email or maybe a Teams message to post your bulletin information, is you can keep track of the news and announcements and alerts that you want to save by clicking this little bookmark icon. So if I close now, you'll see that at the top we have this icon here with the 3 lines. And if I click that, I can filter and customize my view of these bulletins. So I can see all, or I could filter this by bookmarked only. So now when I click that, it's only going to show me the bulletins that I bookmarked. We can customize our view of the bulletins further by clicking on this sorting button. So we have complete control as an end user here to choose which categories of bulletins show where. So if I was mainly concerned about employee resources, I might click the up arrow and move that to the top. I can also hide and show some of these different sections. So if I'm not working directly with customers, I might not care about those announcements or want to see that. So I can just toggle the eye icon, and that will turn off that category of bulletins for my personal feed. So it really gives the power for each user to customize how their feed shows up. And of course, we have built-in searching as well so that we can find relevant information within the bulletins. Beyond the news and alerts, we have FAQs built into this. And we have a links and contacts section, which is a great way to surface up any additional links to other news or announcements or websites that might be relevant. Now this is just the consumer or end user side of things. To manage what shows up here, like these buckets and the different announcements and the FAQs and all of that, you can go to the Manage Bulletins application. So one of the other benefits of this is it gives you a publishing mechanism for these bulletins. So I could be working on a draft of a post, keep it in a draft stage, and then once I'm ready, publish that out for everyone to see. So that's what we're seeing here. We have our content organized into things that are currently in drafts and then things that have been published. So from this dashboard, we can easily see the title of the bulletin, the category, when it was published, and even behind the scenes, another big benefit of this template is we can track how many times a particular bulletin has been viewed and how many bookmarks it's gotten, which is something that we really can't do just with posting messages in Teams or sending out an email blast. So I just looked at that Contoso signed a new deal article, so my views went up and I bookmarked it, so I can see that I have 1 bookmark. To manage what categories show up, we can click on the settings gear in the upper right-hand corner, and this will take us to a screen where we can configure the bulletin categories, the FAQ categories, and the link categories that show up on the links page. So I can just click Add New Category. I have a category for HR updates. Click the check mark, And now that's available as a category for us. If we go back to the Bulletins tab, we can add a new bulletin by clicking this button here. So first we could choose the category that this belongs to. So I might have an HR update for this instance. We also have the ability to feature a particular bulletin, so that just makes it more highlighted and prominent in the application. So that's what this dropdown is doing. We can choose the link that which we want to keep this particular bulletin featured. So I'll choose the 1-day option here. And we also have the ability to schedule. So if I want to preemptively create a bulletin but not have it released till say Friday, I can choose the schedule on and choose the date and time at which this will automatically post. Pretty nifty. I'm going to keep this off for now though, because I want to see this immediately. And from here, we can add a cover image. And when we do that, it has a few built-in images that we can actually utilize here. And of course, we can add our own by clicking Add Image. I'll select this image here. We'll just give this a title. And below in the body, you see we have a rich text editor so that we can put any kind of rich text that we need in here. We can even specify actionable buttons to show up down below. So I might have a button to sign up, and we'll put the author of this article here. So now I'm going to click Save, and this will put this particular bulletin in a draft mode. So right now I can see it and manage it, but no one else can. So if I want everyone else to see it, I need to click this Publish button. So I see that new article here. Now if I go to the Bulletins app, we see we have a featured section at the top with our benefits enrollment bulletin we just posted, really prominent at the very top. So we can click on that, see the text, and then there's our clickable button to sign up. So I just showed you pretty much everything that this template can do. Now let me walk you through how you get it. So you want to open up Teams and click on the Apps tab in the left rail and just use your search and type Bulletin. So you'll see the brand new Bulletins app by Microsoft Corporation. So you'll click on that, select the Add to a Team option, search for the channel that you want to add this in. So I'll select our general channel here and click Set up a tab. We'll have the option in this screen whether or not we want to post a message to the channel that this new application is installed. So uncheck that if you don't want to and click Save. It'll run its setup process and then it will add these two applications to the team channel of your choice. And from here, all you have to do is configure it like I just showed. So there are a few things here that I think are important to point out. I really love that they're continuing to add templates for Dataverse for Teams because templates to me serve three main purposes. One, it shows you what is possible within Dataverse for Teams in the Power Platform. Also, these templates are a great way to learn. If you're just getting started building Dataverse for Teams-based apps, you might wonder, hey, how did they do this cool sorting and filtering thing where I could change the order of how things show or hide them completely on a button click? Well, you can install this application, open it up in edit mode, and see exactly how they did that and use it in your applications. And the third benefit of these templates is it can give you a starting point to build other applications. So take this bulletin template, for example. The way that I just showed it is to share news and announcements, but there's all kinds of other use cases for it if you just tweak it slightly or add a little bit of additional functionality. This could be a great application to communicate service outages throughout your company. So I could see an IT department using this to put information about outages or planned outages. It could be good for first-line workers because the benefits of these Dataverse or Teams apps is they are responsive. So you can use them here on the desktop like I'm showing or your mobile device. So imagine a first-line worker opening up this Bulletins application in their mobile device out in the field and maybe needing to post a weather alert. This template would be a great use case for that. And if you're interested in learning more about how you could maybe tweak this template and add some things to it, drop a note in the comments, let me know, and I can see about making other videos walking through how to do that. Another benefit of using the Bulletins template too is just the sheer amount of customization that you have. You saw how easy it was to add different categories to customize the view of how the bulletin information shows up. We can even extend this further. So if you wanted to push out notifications to the entire company when you post a bulletin, you could add on a Power Automate flow to that to push those notifications out. So there's definitely a place for this new Bulletins template here to use. I hope that I've given you a good overview of what you can do with it and gave you some ideas of how you could take this and extend it and run with it. If you found this helpful, do me a favor and click that subscribe button, like and share with your friends. I'll catch you in the next video.